from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Jorge Mateo makes his big league debut right after this. David Price will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Marcus Semien is on deck. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, and there's one away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Last month, he had less than 5 RBIs. He's one of the guys they count on to produce runs. And he's not really doing that much right now. So we'll see if the new page on the calendar helps get this guy going.
Behind 0-2 now. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, first baseman number 6, Jed Lowe.
Here's Jed Lowry now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's Price now on 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit, and he's safe.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
A nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Here's Chris Davis now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball. Lifetime versus David Price. He's 1 for 5. Lowry on second. Chapman at first. One gone. Price, a native of Tennessee. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
So now it's Mark Canha, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The A's lead this one 3-0. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Popped him up. Heading after it is Piscotty. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Well, and that's 3 straight hits now, and he's threatening to give that early lead right back to him here in inning number 1. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. His career numbers against Minaya, batting .500, 5 for 10. He's also driven in 5 runs.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And a slider, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, everyone's waiting for Pedroia to come alive a little bit. He's hitting under 250 versus left-handed pitching all season long, so that's a definite issue for him these days. Some guys just don't see the ball well from certain arm slots, and that appears to be the case for him right now. Something he really needs to work on.
The second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. In now, Jesus Sucre. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Price ready with the 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Martinez ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now. Ball 2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground out to short. Mateo has it on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The A's strand one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Rafael Devers the next to bat. His career numbers against Minaya, batting at an even .400.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, the leadoff man will be allowed to reach here.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Count even at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leone. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That's a good but risky take there.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Now to the plate, Jed Lowry. He singled his last time up.
First baseman number 8, Jed Lowry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the first pitch here from Price. Ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-0 pitch on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Martinez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter.
Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And you can see right there, he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Nunez leads off second with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Martinez is exactly a .220 hitter, so he'll look to improve on that if he can a little bit here.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Mookie Betts. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Piscotty. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Price ready with the 0-1. Left side. And he'll get in there safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
So now it's Mark Canha. Lays off 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball. Popped him up. Lowe is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Price comes home to 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. Swing and a little tapper. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Pedroia on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez at the track, the wall. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Up next for Oakland.
Here's Jed Lowry now.
Jed Lowry.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The 2-0 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Marcus Walden answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the A's 8 and the Red Sox 1. There's the first baseman now. Mitch Moreland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night. Ready once again, Steven. Scotty, he doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mark Hanna. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Walden has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate, Jesus Sucre. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. 8 runs and even 10 hits and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. A's are gone in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leone. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-0. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jorge Mateo. And he lays off there, 1-0. Mateo is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. Oakland is on top in this one, 8-1. Stepping in, Keon Broxton. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. Singled homer run in his last time up. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
Ready now, Marcus Semien. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And it remains an 8-1. Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-1 home. is in there for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Hernandez. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And to score, the runner from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 7th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 8-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Just a tick behind for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit sharply on the ground. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Lifted down the line in left. Devers trying to get there. And that will end up a foul ball. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Wind up and the 0-1. Popped him up. Devers is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Mateo has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. 3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Into the box now, Sandy Leone. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. Well, you got his kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Bradley stands at second with no outs. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Digging in, Jorge Mateo. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Matt Olson is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that one right down Main Street. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming. Tyler Thornburg comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Andrew Benintendi. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
So now it's Mark Canha. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Moreland on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next up for the A's, Keon Broxton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in for Oakland, Cesar Hernandez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Canha leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the A's 9 and the Red Sox 2. Andrew Benintendi will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing.
Here's J.D. Martinez. His career line against Segrist. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Now pitching for the A's.
So a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Broxton's under it.
Makes the play, 1 away. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Casillas ready. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A changeup over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Craig Kimbrell enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia has it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Chapman. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge. Rafael Devers the next to bat, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Jackie Bradley Jr. is on deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Heading after this is Broxton.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Casilla pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Manaea earned his 5th win of the year. David Price was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 9 runs, 12 hits.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 9-2. The Angels held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-2. Jordan Zimmerman grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 6-2. Nathan Eovaldi grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading Tampa Bay to a win over Kansas City 2-1. A.J. Pollock was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Diamondbacks grab a victory against the Brewers 8-4. Tyson Ross earned the 3rd W of his season as the Friars took care of the Rockies 3-2. The Giants got 11 hits overall as they walked off against the Reds in extra innings 4-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.